what? You taking a picture only of me? What about you?
You are the star of the show tonight. So we are live here at the Herzog Winery Library at Salt Steakhouse, Long Branch, New Jersey. I'm Amichai Lourie. Now, Lourie is here from Shiloh Winery, and Amichai and I go way back, and it's amazing what you've been able to accomplish. And this guy is a wrecking ball. You are a social media, enthusiast. You really do a great job with your wine and getting it out there. And it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a couple of years since pre-COVID, and you're a busy man this week. It's good to be back.
About time.
So, in 2 minutes or less, what can you bring us up to date with Shiloh Wine? What can we expect in the future, and what can we expect tonight?
So, consistency. So the future will be more of the same. Tonight we're doing a unique event.
I've never
done this before here in the States. That actually we're going to taste 5 wines during this event, but we're going to pour all 5 wines at the beginning. So you'll be able to taste, with each course, you'll be able to taste all 5 wines and decide which one you like.
So you can go back a little bit if you really feel and compare.
And the second advantage is you can compare between the wines, okay? And with one course you'll prefer this one, the other course you'll prefer that one. And the best advantage in doing something like this is actually over the course of the evening, then the wines open up.
Yes.
And you get to see, I didn't like this wine so much at the beginning, but now, wow.
That's what's amazing about wine. Finally. It's alive. It's a real thing. It's a living thing that changes within a half hour. And so
in events like this, what usually happens is people start arguing. No, I like this wine with this, and I like that wine. And
you like that?
Yes, it makes
I like that also.
More fun.
Yeah.
Right?
And we're in Adar, and Rosh Chodesh Adar is perfect timing to enjoy wine. What can people? What kind of Shiloh wine can people? Would you recommend for Purim and for Pesach?
First of all, I recommend Israeli wine.
Okay.
Especially why you have to have Israeli wine on the 4th glass. I mean, if you want to, but on the 4th glass wine, because the 4th glass of wine on Lela Seder is basically the only time in the year where you have to say bracha achrona, right? Ala gefen v'ater gefen. And in any other time you don't have to. It can be inside a meal, or you don't have in Birkat Hamazon you're covered. But the only time of the year where you have to drink a glass of wine and then say Bracha Men Shalosh is the 4th glass. And if you listen to what you say when you're saying it, when you say like this in the middle, it says Ve'al eretz tova urechava שרצית והנחלת לאבותינו לאכול מפריה. If you're saying it, thank you for the land, thank you for the fruit that comes from the land, right? And then what? You're drinking wine that doesn't come from Eretz Yisrael.
Right. Okay, it doesn't.
At the end, you can say instead of al haaretz ve'al peroteha, the fruit of Eretz Yisrael, haaretz ve'al perot. You're drinking something from outside of Israel. But we might as well.
Love it. Perfect.
Do it.
All right, so definitely the 4th, and do all 4 if you can. So we're going to have a little pre-Pesach, I feel like, 5 cups of Shiloh wine here. And we have Jay over here. Jay's usually not so quiet. Is it Saturday night? I usually see you Saturday night.
And believe me, it's much easier to make good wine than to sell good wine. So I have the easy part of this bargain. He has the more difficult part of this bargain.
When I heard that Amichai was going to be here, there was no question that I'd be here tonight just to see it, if nothing else. And we're really excited about what's going on.
Let me ask you a question that I get a lot, and I'm sure you do. I do get sick of food, and I'm a question to you, and to you even. Do you get sick of wine? How much wine can you drink?
Let me, like a good Jew. Let me give you a retort. You ever get sick of doing this?
No. It's always different, because it's something different every time.
And you know what? What's wonderful about the evolving kosher wine is that you have so many different things. If I had 5 nights a week, 7 nights a week of the big reveals, I would still be able to get everything in there. So, yeah, it's always interesting. But the key is to experiment. The key is to not sit in one place. The key is to keep trying to
Try,
something
taste new things
Right.
all the time.
things with new
Expand
things.
your palate.
Don't overdo it.
Very nice.
There's
All
only
right.
one time that I say I can't drink any wine, and that's after a whole day at the winery that I'm blending.
Right.
So like for 8 or 10 hours, I'm tasting, spitting,
Yeah,
checking different percentages.
draining,
A little bit
yeah.
more,
Right.
and then by the end of the day, even though I didn't drink anything, just what it
Your
absorbed through my
cheeks.
gums.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have one of my kids drive me home, and then I'm like, I can't, no more.
Fantastic. All right, we're looking forward to a great night. Salt Steakhouse. Thank you guys for having me, and l'chaim.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.